Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Redmen TV. Where have you heard that before? Well, probably about 2 hours ago.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, mate. We certainly have. So nice we did it twice. I am back. It's your boy, Errol Smith. I am with Jamie Cranford as well in the building. And hello to you all, wherever you are tuning in from. And Redmen TV, we are proudly partnered for the 2025-2026 season with oosh.co.uk, and we are currently running a competition for you guys to win the chance to win 2 tickets to this Sunday's Community Shield, and we will be sending you down to London for the game. A couple of tickets, a little bit of extra pocket money in the bag there. So if you want to be in with the chance, please do head over to Redmen TV's Instagram page, find out more details over there, and be sure to make sure you get all of that good stuff sorted. Sign up, do whatever it is, do the little bit of admin, opportunity to win a couple of £100, get a night's stay in a hotel, and 2 tickets to the Community Shield to potentially see Liverpool lift their first piece of silverware for the upcoming season. So it's not a bad way to start. The partners have come and they've partnered up and said, look, we're going to look after you. We are going to spoil you right straight out the gates. And if you're going to do it, if you're going to go big, whoosh, they're the kind of vibes and levels we like to set here at Redmen. I am joined again with Jamie, as I have already mentioned. We did keep you guys company for the first game. It was a 4-1 B team versus B team potentially. Again, I'm not well versed on the Athletic, the Bilbao starting 11 really, but I'm led to believe they've gone for a stronger starting 11 in this second game. We've done the same. Mamardashvili, Frimpong, Canate, Endo, Kirkes, backline, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Wirtz looking to be in that midfield, Salah, Ekitike, Hugo, and Gakpo making up the starting 11 here. About 10 minutes from kickoff. But before we do that, I think we'll probably just roll it back ever so slightly before we talk about this team, and we'll just round off the team that we seen in the last game. 4-1, bit of a mixed team. Good first half performance. Some nice standout moments. I think you mentioned Curtis Jones, Rio Gamoa, Ben Doak. We've had a look at that team now. We've seen it. We probably didn't know how to really judge them, but they performed really well. What are you expecting to see from this next 11 / all the extras that'll make up the bench going into this second game this evening? I'm excited to see Ekitike actually. Looks like he's going to be starting in the 9. I'm excited to see Wirtz. We've got the 2 new fullbacks on show. Excited to see them. Mamardashvili. We've got a full complement of new signings. Well, we said that in the first one, didn't we? You picked up on those. Was it Woodman?
It was only Woodman who started, who was a new signing. Yeah. So, but it was still an interesting thing to see some of the younger players. But this is the majority of the already considerable spend, which could grow. Could grow. Are on show today. I think I was going to say if I had to pick one, I'd say Ekitike, but actually Wirtz, like the current club record signing for now,
and new number 7.
Yeah, no, but I'm excited to see Ekitike because I'd probably seen less of him than Wirtz, like in terms of the clips and all that. I mean, look. Who of us was watching Frankfurt every week? I know I wasn't. I'd seen the clips going back probably 6 months. There was Marmoush was linked with us for a bit, and then around the same time he was linked. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he can offer. He's a big, tall lad, but I don't think kind of like physical. It's probably similar to Gakpo actually. Gakpo's quite a tall lad, but his strength isn't in that physical side of the game. It's more what else he can offer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to seeing how they're going to link with Salah. Salah's, we saw from his ridiculous assist numbers last week. As he's maturing as a player, he's getting better at the assist. He's becoming more of a creative player. Can he start a nice partnership here with Ekitike? Partnership with Wirtz, some little triangles, some little passes. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, let us know in the comments who's going to be your player watch. who, if anybody in this starting 11, is going to be the one that you're going to be keeping a very, very close eye on. But no, I do agree with you. The prospect of seeing, more of the bigger signings that we've kind of shelled out the money for, all being assimilated into this side now, looking into the second game this evening. Getting the Anfield pitch is just being watered down now. It's already taken a 90-minute beating for the last, for the last couple of hours. So hopefully it can hold up another game. I think it will. I think the groundskeepers do a very good job of that. But I think it was just nice in terms of, we referenced this time last year and we played two teams pretty much back to back really, and we covered those last season, and we went strong in the first game, and the second one was a little bit like, what are we doing here? What I mean? More for the fitness, but again, and it was again played behind the closed doors. What they decided to do is keep Anfield open, and those that had tickets right through, so they could watch both games. And I think when you look at it on the face of it, the first game, it had that. Is it going to be a little bit of a non-event because there's going to be that many changes. We quickly realised it wasn't going to be a full strength team the first time round. So how do you get really excited for a pre-season game? But obviously there was bigger things going on in the background. There was a fitting tribute to Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva. So there's plenty of reasons for fans to really engage and just get it from the off. And then Liverpool just deliver. Within a couple of minutes, they really turn up, a fantastic solo goal from Rio Gamoa. And it really just set the tone for the way that we was going to play the majority of that game. And I think for a good 60, 65 minutes, if you'd have never seen a Liverpool team play before, and then you come in and you've seen that performance, you think, well, they're a good team for one, but that must be that must be one of their strongest teams. If they're 3 nearly 4-0 up type of situation. So we are getting the graphic up in front of us here now. It does look like we're going to play 2 more sitting, and Werther's going to be tasked with being that 10 out and out. So it does look like the shape of the midfield. I know it'll be a lot more fluid in-game, but in terms of an actual setup, it's slightly different than what we've probably been used to under Slot over the last 12 months, would you say? Yeah, it looks a bit more similar to that first game. I think they had Jones and McAllister were deeper, and Elliott was further forward. Elliott was popping up on the left and on the right at times. He seemed to have license to go anywhere. I'm just wondering if that's going to be the template going forward, because that was my first thing when Wirtz came. I was wondering, because I know he's played 10, he's played off the left, he's played as a false 9 sort of thing, and I was wondering, I didn't think there was any way we were going to break our transfer record for him and then go after Isak, so I thought, well, maybe he'll play as even Ekitike. It's like, we'd spent 100 and whatever million on Wirtz. So I thought, might he be a false 9 and all that sort of business. This looks to be now, I think, the template for how they're going to go forward to, I wouldn't say pure sixes, but deeper. Whereas the Klopp thing was more the other way round, of having, I remember McAllister was there for a bit, and there was arguments of, is he a 6, and then maybe 2 8s sort of thing. But it looks to be more like 2, 6.5s, and then a 10 rather than having a 6 and 2 8s, or having 3 8s in the middle. Well, we'll have to see it. We'll have to see how they line up. Yeah. Some new faces there. All got There's Dom. The new shirt numbers as well. New kit. Liverpool now partnered with 10-year kit deal with Adidas or Adidas, or whatever you pronounce it as. I'm Scouse, so just say Adidas. It is what it is. And the lads are about to make their way onto the pitch now. Just before they do, guys, again, let me know if you did go over, if you've watched from the first stream and you followed the call to action, which was to go and watch the brand new documentary that we launched over the weekend called Unawarded. It is a fantastic documentary with a very poignant message, because teams of winners, they do deserve to have their flowers and be acknowledged for the efforts that they put in for this fantastic football club. And we've got another trailer to just load up for you, just in case you haven't seen it yet. Please keep your eyes peeled. Save it into your watch later list on YouTube, and make sure you do tune into the Undefeated documentary here at Redmen TV on their YouTube. Take a look at this.
You win the league and you don't see your medal until the very first training session the next season. And Ronnie Moran would walk in, put the box down on the treatment table, and he said, if you think that you deserved one last season, you can take one out. And he'd walk away.
Whoa, and we are back, ladies and gents. So yeah, that is Undefeated. It is live on YouTube now. So after you've watched this watch along, if you haven't already had a chance to check it out, please do make sure you go and have a watch of that. We didn't do this in the last game because I wasn't really sure of what to make of the two sides. But if you are feeling, not necessarily brave, but if you're feeling confident and you feel like you will be able to nail down the score, let us know where you have tuned back in from and your score prediction for this game. I'm trying to start to get you ready for our watch-alongs on Redmen TV are done in the when football starts to get competitive again. We typically do it for most games. We normally ask you where you're watching from in the world as well. So there's a little bit of admin for you to do. And this is a brand new stream. So the last collective, the last gang that tuned in with us as part of the community, they accomplished 1,000 likes. I'm just putting it out there early. So if you want to be able to better what they did, or even equal it, well, better it, you've got to do 1.5. I'm just going to throw that out as a metric.
Yeah.
But if you want to be as good as the last viewers and the last audience that we had watching us, make sure you do hit the like stream on, or the like button, I should say, on YouTube for us. That would be fantastic, as we are doing another rendition of You Never Walk Alone. Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez, Ekitike getting their first taste. And Mamadashvili as well, to be fair. All getting their first taste of how it feels to be serenaded by the Anfield faithful when You Never Walk Alone rings around the stadium. And I'd say that was on par with if not probably better maybe than the first one. Would you say?
Well, I suppose it's adds an interesting dynamic there with the tributes to Jota, but before the game, because I mean, look, this is the sort of game that people who don't get to go every week would go to, so they're probably going to belt You'll Never Walk Alone out. But at the same time, it's pre-season friendly, so it's not going to be a feral atmosphere like a Champions League knockout game would or whatever. But I just think that's everyone's wanted to come together today, and so we have had two extra special renditions of You'll Never Walk Alone, which you wouldn't necessarily expect for a pre-season game, you know. So, chance early for
and it's the other way around, yeah, it's gone the other way, and it's going to be a corner for them. So just a quick while we're just about to take this corner, or Athletic Bilbao, we've got Side Cole saying 3-0 Liverpool, SO says 2-1, he signed in from Bangkok, DJ Fears 3-1 from Niagara Falls, Kevin Dobbin 3-1 from Belfast. I'm watching from Northern Ireland. I'm going for 3-0 was Ash Castle. They're all coming in. Darren said I'm coming in from England, and that corner's taken. Ibu deals with it.
Well done.
And KJSJ7, big up, bro, because you ride for this team, bro. I respect what you're doing. The grind is there. 4-2 to Liverpool. He's gone for. As I said, we mentioned before, there's no Conor Bradley due to an injury, and Virgil van Dijk, I think, might just be a little bit under the weather.
I think he was sick, yeah.
A little bit under the weather.
Ekitike, he's a big fella, isn't he? He's, I don't know if lanky's the right word, rangy.
Yeah.
He's long-legged. He's a big, tall lad.
Big guy. Charlie saying 6-3. Steve Ryder's come back and said 3-0. It's goals. Paul Bevan said I'm watching from New Zealand. It's going to be 5-2. Ooh.
6-3 was
6-3 was a big one.
Cardiff 13-14. That was a 6-3. That was a real roller coaster ride of the season. That.
A little bit of
I was going to say Kerkez slipped, but he did well there.
Really well. That was a really good recovery. Snappy. Endo goes for the rake and pass.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. Yeah.
He made the keeper panic though, because the ball didn't fall into the safety of his box so he could pick it up. You have to see if he had any good feet on him, and he just kicks it into touch for safety. If in doubt, just play it out. Nice footwork there. That was Gravenberch, you want to say it was, yeah. Salah goes to the ball, goes towards the back post. It's going to trickle out for a goal kick. Yeah, people are saying he's the French Crouch. I don't know whether that is actually like the compliment it's meant to be. Mohamed Salah does have the armband, ladies and gents, in this game. The blonde dye is on its last legs in Cody Gakpo's hair. Yeah, safe to say. It's not a permanent dye, which is probably for the best. Alex Kent says, I don't think Isaac is happening. Well, okay, we'll see.
Yeah, speaking of roller coaster rides, that's been a roller coaster ride, and it's not even a season or a game. That's just
turned into a saga.
It really has, hasn't it?
Williams Jr. Both the brothers, aren't they? The two of them.
Yes, so that'll be Nico.
Yeah.
I didn't see if Iñaki Williams is playing.
He is, yeah. He's playing
on
the wing, yeah.
Fair play.
Both of them. Do you want to educate this audience as well, just in case there's some newbies with us? Because this blew my mind before, and I think it is worth mentioning.
Errol discovered on the previous watch-along that Bilbao can only field Basque players. So the Basque region is in northeastern Spain and the very southwest of France. It's given away.
So it bleeds into France?
Yes.
Oh.
So
See, I'm learning even more now, yo.
So it's
I'm good at geography as well. Go on, hit me with this.
They want it, yeah. So it's a bit like, I suppose, maybe a bit like Wales or Scotland. Like Catalonia is a good example as well. Back in the day, they had I don't know why I'm talking about terrorism, but here we go. There was a Basque terrorist group called ETA that used to occasionally blow stuff up because they wanted independence from Spain. Okay. They wanted to have, but it includes a little bit of France as well. So basically, you've got to be born in that region to play for Athletic Club, to give them their proper name. There's Ekitike.
Good touch.
Yeah,
he's got Gakpo to the left of him. Ball goes into the box. Oh! And it was Vert there climbing. Gets his header over the bar.
Just needed,
There was a lot of pace in that counter. There wasn't there?
Yeah.
Turned defence into attack very quick, did Liverpool there. Ekitike just starts to stretch his legs. Gakpo makes a good run. Goes on the outside.
It's a good ball on his weak foot. Oh, yeah, it's just a little bit high for Vert. Tries to he can't get his head over it. Clips the top of the net.
And the fans can't believe it.
Yeah, so as I was saying in the previous stream, I only discovered this when I was playing Football Manager when I was about 12. I got the Athletic Bilbao job. And I was like, right, let's sign some players. And it's like, you can't sign anyone. I'm like, what? So then I had to resign. So it's like, I can't work under these conditions. I need to get some Brazilians in. And,
It's crazy that, and you said as well, they've never been relegated.
They've never been relegated, I think is true. Yeah, I think Real Madrid and Barca and them are the only Spanish setters. Someone will probably correct me in the comments.
Yeah, I'd have to back them as a Spanish team, as a little underdog.
Yeah, well look, I didn't know they had a little fact on the pre-match. They've won the Copa del Rey more times than anyone else apart from Barca, I think. So they've had a lot of success.
And they're in again on this left-hand side. Again. Cody Gakpo.
Ooh, is that a foul?
He's got to give that, hasn't he? Right on the edge of the box. He gets crunched there. He does really well, Cody Gakpo. If he went on the outside the first time, this side he decides to cut in, try and do that shot that he lines up so well. We've seen him do it a number of times. It is a foul, and then he gets landed on a little bit as well. He just rises straight back to his feet, so he's not just dangles a leg, doesn't he? Number 3.
I think they first used the red arrows about Coutinho, Mane, Salah, and
it's just stuck ever
Bobby.
Since.
And there's some new look red arrows from the looks of things here. They've had two breaks already. They've all been streaming forward with pace.
There's an extension to your fact here. Athletic can also recruit from Navarra, where they speak some Basques too. That's where the Williams brother family set up.
Right, well there you go.
See, the knowledge that this community has.
Yeah.
Bang.
So we were saying before it might be a bit like if we had just a Scouse team. I feel like Liverpool would be if you could
we'd
only
be the
pick,
well suited. We'd be the best. We'd be the best.
Obviously
suited.
London would probably do well, like, but
I wouldn't be so. I think they'd be hit and miss.
this seems.
A little roll back. Oh, what a strike!
I was going to say it's probably a bit close to get it over the wall and under the bar, but Salah rolled it to Bosley. That's another thing I haven't thought about. Is he our number one free kick taker now? Now there's a vacancy in the set piece department has come up.
Yeah.
I don't know if Vert's any good at free kicks.
It's hard for me because I think Gravenberch's is kind of one of one in his role. No one does what he does as well.
Yeah.
So he's kind of nailed on. I think Vert, if we're going to play with that 10, he's probably in over Szoboszlai more often than not.
Yeah.
It's like Maka might be that extra midfielder. It might be you're fighting for Maka's spot. Now Maka looked really good in that first game, but I know he's probably a little bit behind where the others are in terms of coming back to being up to the full speed of things. Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see how he really does deploy Dominic Szoboszlai. In the early part of the season, we know you'll pick up the minutes as the course of the season goes on, but is he a fair sub? Does he feel like he has to work a way into the squad in some shape or form? It is going to be quite interesting to see what we do.
And if Vert was out, if you played, say, Jones, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai, would you still play a 10 like what Vert is doing, or would you just play like 3-8? Or I don't know how it's all going to pan out.
Fun, what's going on? Is this a repeat? No, this is live. Liverpool are playing their second game of the day. The first game was kicked off at about 5 o'clock this afternoon, English time, and it was a much changed B team, some might say, and this looks like a much more familiar Liverpool side with obviously the additions of the new summer signings. So we are playing the same team, and they pretty much went for a similar format. Play a B team to begin with, and then your main event is this one here at 8 o'clock now. So you're 9 minutes in with us. It's 0-0. We've had a free kick on the edge of the box, and they had the first kind of sighted of goal, but didn't come to any real danger for Liverpool's defence. So hopefully that's caught you up, my friend. And the first game, finished 4-1 to Liverpool. Let's see what we've kind of got in a chart.
Vert has lost the ball there. There's Williams, who's thought Frimpong was playing a bit of a dangerous game there, but he saw it out.
Yeah, Josh says, I can't get over how sexy this kit is.
I have to say I do like it,
right, doesn't it?
Yeah. I like it's the darker red as well. Yeah. Because I think when we were still New Balance when they moved to that darker red. I like, obviously we've got a few different ones here, but it's more of a
blood red.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was going to say wine red, but it's not quite that purple, is it? Anyway, whatever. No, it looks really good. The green one looks lovely as well.
Stunning that. So good. Next, had to release it early. If you haven't seen that on social.
Oh yeah.
Anyone know where I can watch it, please? We're watching on LFC TV. So yeah, if you've got that, I think you can get a 3 months membership as well at the moment. Just go check that out online.
It's a foul, surely, yeah.
Vertus pulled back there. Kieran Hawk. You was definitely here for the first stream with this type of comment. Jamie, Ekitike, snap money avoid.
I'm just going to get a...
no headshot up.
Yeah, I want to look at him properly, yeah.
He'll come back with that one. Stephen Ryder, do we think Anate will sign a new deal? It's all up in the air for me. I'm not convinced, is what I would say. Yeah, Simon Cook says Scarlet Red or Crimson Red. Both shouts. Yeah. How serious? It's been bad enough to not include him in. Oh, go on. Gakpo opens his body. Oh! Just puts it the other side of the post. Opened his body up well there. Wanted to take it first time. Just can't find the inside of the post. Yeah, so in terms of the injury, it's been deemed bad enough that he couldn't play today. I don't think it's going to be a long time on the sidelines, but it's a great ball that. Was it Vert that played that off? Or was it Salah?
Salah.
Yeah. It's a great little ball on the inside that, takes everybody
Can
out
he
the
square
game.
that? He probably can square it with his left foot, maybe. I don't know. But he narrowly missed the back
Ooh,
post.
this is a good question. I'll let you answer it first and I'll go. Errol, if the transfer window was to close tonight, would you be happy with the business done?
Well, I mean, based on the last few transfer windows, yeah. But I still think we need a centre-half. Is Ekitike the man I'm deciding whether I'm going to marry him or snog him or avoid him? Oh,
Well, the assist might go to some way.
I'm marrying him. Yeah, that's it. Decided now.
There's your answer, ladies and gents.
Start
Up the aisle.
Start the wedding bells. He did well there.
You look serious there, didn't you? Just like bump, 2 step overs. I've had a hairdo like that before, just not with the highlights. Just say, my guy looks fresh though. I can't even say he doesn't. But yeah, just a couple. Again, from back to front, really quick. I'll talk us through. Midfield, you do well. Dom there involved. Plays the ball. Ooh.
Yeah.
You'd probably
Holds
some
nicely.
lines, yeah, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. 1-2. Beats his man. And then just lays it right into Salah's path.
Really
Salah
good.
just has it. He's thinking, mate, if I'm going to get that kind of service this season, I'm going to have goals for fun, aren't I?
Not sure what 32's doing stepping over the ball, really, for Bilbao, but who cares?
Salah doesn't.
Yeah.
And the legs.
That Ekitike did really well there.
Yeah, over the course. Why did he step over that?
Yeah.
Over the course of 2-3 yards.
Great
He's just going
finish.
to be able to stretch his legs and just get past most people, isn't he, really? Hugo bossing it already. We love to see it. That is literally like legit. Oh, they're in now, though. The camera just brought us back to action. Frimpong's done well. He wave away claims for the penalty. But he has literally, I think he's seen some of my content. I'm like, yeah, go on. I'll have a hairdo like that.
Chance here.
But I agree to the other question that we were just asking. And there's another one. Was that off his? That was off his knee.
His knee, yeah. It was a bit of an improvised finish. Do you know what's mad? Because he's wearing 7 for a second. I was like, tell you what, James Milner's made a good run there. He's off his knee, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Ooh, and it does. It's
off shin.
Yeah, he just tries to steer it back towards goal, doesn't he? Doesn't get the purchase he wants on it, and he was able to keep it out. But yeah, I think in terms of that question, I think my answer would be very similar. Based on what we've done in previous seasons, yeah, I'd be happy with the business because it does look like good business. Oh, that's brilliant again. Ekitike again, no. And he's got the advantage, and now you're going to have to pull it back and give him the free kick. Wow, he's a handful. He is a handful. 15 minutes in, and he's already geeing up the car.
There we go.
This French guy as well, it's been a while since we've had a real French killer up to, like in the Premier League. I know they had Lacazette for a time. I know they've had Anthony Martial. I know there's been a couple. There's who's the other one, Mateta at the moment.
Yeah,
but in terms of like hitting the height, it's been a while since there's really been.
I thought you meant just for us, but I mean
in general in the
Prem,
Prem hasn't seen one for a while. Do you remember he looks very
man
exciting.
David and Gog again.
Gog, yeah.
Who else we had who's been French?
Pongol was Pongol,
yeah. No one. Am I missing
the
someone?
youth? Was Diao French as well?
Yeah, was Senegal.
Oh, Senegal, sorry, yeah. And so was the youth in the end, yeah, to be fair. But yeah, I think we do need the centre back. But it's Florian Wirtz this time that's standing over this free kick. He goes towards the back post. It's Semper, the keeper's brave. He comes out. He goes and launches it up the field. Dominic Szoboszlai's back there trying to help out defensively. So's Gravenberch. Liverpool don't deal with it first time of asking.
Go on, Dom.
He's going to get beat there. Can he hold his man up? He's done well there. Liverpool probably could have dealt with that a little bit better if he had a chance to.
I know it's a pre-season.
Anelka, yeah, it's a great shout.
Yeah, Anelka.
It's a great shout. Yeah, Cisse, Latala, Bruno Cheroux. Use it in there.
Who's the best French Liverpool player?
Anelka.
He's only there for 6 months. He's one of the
best. Probably was the best, but probably didn't play the best in a Liverpool shirt.
Jimmy Traore, yeah. Diomed is a World Cup winner. Vignal.
Yeah, let us know in who's the best Frenchman to have ever played for Liverpool.
Probably Anelka, but like he was only on loan. He didn't play that often, so he didn't have the greatest Liverpool career.
Canate, yeah, I think Canate's he probably is the best French player that we've had.
Yeah,
to be fair.
he probably is, isn't he?
I love Cisse as well, Mowgli fan. I thought Cisse was a don. He did that leg break, was horrible. Very unfortunate. Cisse, no. Yeah. I think if you're trying to give a nod to Cisse, then I feel like you're doing Ibu a disservice, to be honest with you. Oh, nice. I think that's another thing. I think Szoboszlai and Wirtz would have a really good chemistry as well. You know? They just feel like because maybe Dom knows what he wants to do and Wirtz can execute it. He just feels like you're the perfect person to just lay the ball off to.
Yeah.
There's Frimpong there now. Salah on the outside. Oh, just runs a little bit into trouble. Kolo Toure as well. Yeah, he probably didn't play his best footy. He was probably just a little bit beyond his peak.
He's Ivory Coast as well. Although there's a lot of
that happens in France.
There's a lot
Someone
of like.
else has said all about Nat. Said spot on Nat. Cisse played in Istanbul. Yeah, he did. Took a penalty as well.
He did actually.
It was a great pen. He'd only just come back not long from injury.
Yeah.
To be fair to him, so he wasn't really fit to be playing. There, go heading towards the corner flag, and he's just
goal kick.
Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick. Did Mane speak French? Does that count? He probably did speak French, but it definitely doesn't count. Definitely doesn't count. Yeah, I think it's Ibu then Cisse.
I
see if I can bring that
agree. Yeah. And it's
I think
Ibu,
you kind of got to agree with that, innit? Yeah. Ibu then Cisse. Someone said... Yeah. Ali Sissoko. Oh.
I remember seeing him in a Champions League game about 5 years before we got him. I think he was playing for Lyon. I was like, this fella's good, this left back. Then when we signed him on loan, I was like, oh yeah, I remember him. He was good. And like, he wasn't. That YouTube video was hilarious.
Well, Wirtz just put someone on his arse and then set Salah on his way. Now Salah, can he be unselfish? Wirtz tries to pick a corner. He's going to get a second bite at the... and Ekitike just probably nicks it just off somebody's toe there, but... Liverpool 1-0 up, 20 minutes played. Looking very comfortable, dominant, and looking to go again here now, turning up the tempo. It's Gakpo. Just unlucky, a little bit of ping pong. Ball comes out to Szoboszlai, Kerkez.
Nice ball by Szoboszlai.
I think the ability for Szoboszlai to just be pop up in so many different spaces, though, left, right, so comfortable. Yeah. I just think you can't underestimate that as an asset to the actual team in terms of the balance.
More often than not, but then you can't drop McAllister, can you? Like but I mean, it's the cliche, a nice problem to have, isn't it? If maybe it'll just be done on the fitness metrics, and we're like, right, McAllister's played the last 5, you sit this one out, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how they'll all figure it out.
Hopefully it just means that there will be, and there we go, back on the 20th minute mark. Diogo Jota, can we play a song on this one as well? Can we honour it in our own way? Again, guys, if you can join us in giving a tribute to Diogo Jota on the 20-minute mark, if you can put some love hearts, Portugal flags, number 20s in the chat, that'd be really sweet of yous. Better than Figo, don't you know? Brilliant, nice one. Yeah, I think if anything, it probably just tells me that there's going to be a lot more opportunity for them to get the rest that they need. So whichever free that's on the pitch is going to be the freshest free at all times for us. And that'll do as well, because when we go into the back end of the season, when you've got Champions League, the knockouts, AFCON...
Yes,
the Premier League hotting up in a title race, all of those things become a factor that you can't really underestimate in terms of how much it takes out of the tank. So if we do have fresh legs there, hopefully it means that Liverpool can continue to win those midfield battles.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this has been... I think champagne football's probably... nice pass by Wirtz. Champagne football's probably overhyping it a bit, but there's been some really nice moves already.
And there's another one.
Just ahead of Gakpo.
Just over hit it there from Frimpong, but the intention is really... Liverpool looking really sharp. It's mad the difference that the space of a month can make.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, just some little 1-2s in and around the box, just some little, little flicks, little runs. It seems like those things that you need to kind of knit a team together seem to be appearing already. Because that was one of my only worries, is like one of the things people say is like, oh, have you signed, like, if you're throwing 5-6 new players in a team, are they going to gel? Are they going to have that almost telepathic understanding with each other? But there seems to be some good. I mean, Ekitike's only been through the door 2 weeks, hasn't he? And he's looking like he's got a good understanding with his teammates already.
Oh, it does look very promising. What I like about Vert there, and he showed it on a couple of occasions, is just the way that he can pop the ball off.
Yeah.
There'll be some things that he does when he's got the ball at his feet and he can carry the ball, and there'll be about the movement and the little feints that he does, which I think again, it just oozes class. But the ability to just spot the opening, spot where the man is free, spot the space for the man to run into, and just lay it perfectly into the path. I think he's kind of got that level of intelligence as well, and he's already demonstrated that on a couple of occasions so far.
I mean, it was...
Yeah. Someone says, like, subscribe, says, yeah, Vert is an owl. That's scanning.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah.
Who scored the Redmen? It was none other than Mohamed Salah. And they're in again there, Vert. Again, just popping up in little pockets.
Ooh.
Unlucky there. It doesn't come off this time, but Liverpool again. Gravenberch allowing us to win the ball back. It's with Cody Gakpo. Yeah, Motor Ali saying Vert was the missing link. He always plays the right forward ball and gets the ball up the pitch so quickly. Yeah. Kev C, you're more than welcome, brother. Anytime, lad, anytime. And it was, yeah, Dave Lister says it was Hugo, the boss man, that set up Salah. Good little assist as well. But Campbell just plays the ball ever so slightly behind Kirk as he's not able to recover it. 25 minutes played. Tommy, yeah, the crowd are still in. So there's still fans in the ground. We've had 2 renditions of You Never Walk Alone. Standing ovations on the 20-minute mark to remember Diogo and Andre Silva. So, Farah, am I sponsored by Adidas? I'm not actually sponsored by Adidas this particular moment in time. But if anyone's from Adidas is watching and you want to sponsor the kid, yo, I'd make a great model. Just saying. For the record.
Yeah. I can see you in a nice trackie.
A nice Adidas trackie,
oh,
yeah, 100%, man. Little tech trackie or something like that.
If anyone wants to sponsor me, the dad bod market, it's a big market. I'd wear a trackie. I used to have a nice one actually, a black one with
I used to love the Adidas track cells. It used to be boss.
It's like sort of like Ghana colours, like red, yellow, green stripes down the side. You know, just
Done it.
I think that got a ciggy burn in it, in fabric. In fact, we were talking about. There you go.
Oh, he was, yeah. The Mighty Reds says that Dom has looked great so far.
Yes, yeah, good start. Been impressed with him. Been impressed with Ekitike, but first time I've seen him properly. I mean, I saw seen some clips and stuff like that, but
gonna make him play that back, and I knew he was gonna do that. Snide that.
He's had a couple of Liverpool have had a few little breaks where Ekitike's had the ball, and I'm thinking, you're going to do the right thing here, and he's done the right thing on a few occasions. So that's promising start.
Well, I think that was one of because I hadn't, like you, mate. We said before, I've not watched a great deal of Frankfurt, so I didn't really know what to make of him or of the signing. And a lot of people said he's not just a big target man where he'll stick the ball up and he'll hold it up and he'll just like link players in with like 1 or 2 touch. He is more of he can actually run with the ball. He's good. He can drop in a little bit. He's good with the ball at his feet, and he likes to carry the ball as well. So early signs, lucky. That's one of those ones where eventually over time that'll come good. That because Gakpo does like to do that little clip ball.
Yeah.
Try and cut in quite early. Comes in off the left hand side, just cuts in, and then he just wants to dink it. He'll always look for that little zone. So the more that they can kind of get used to that, I think that's just kind of muscle memory for Gakpo. He knows that that's always an option if he can pull the trigger there.
Yeah.
Where are we watching the game, J Vibes? We're watching it in the studio, bro. Live and direct. Live and direct. If you're wondering what we're watching it on, we're watching it on LFC TV. Pat saying, show us your runway skills for Adidas. I need to see them right now. That's behind the paywall somewhere, I'm sure. Here's another little French little one to... Cisse Son plays for our youth team.
Oh, right. I don't think I knew that. I know... oh, my God. I'm having another senior moment. Fellow used to play for Wigan. He was like... Oh, his son plays. Someone will tell me. There's a former Wigan player's son in the youth team.
Oh, there we go. There's 1-1. And that's their number 8. That responds well. It was a set piece. Liverpool a little bit slow to react to it there. They peel towards the back post. Don't know if they're trying to play him offside to some extent. But they're a little bit sleepy. They lose the men. And the ball just gets laid back towards the pen spot. And there's nobody marking him there, really. He's able to take a touch, really kill the ball, get it under control. Was it offside? Yeah. But yeah, he takes a touch, kills it, and he's kind of on his own there, really.
Yeah.
You knew any real contact, and he should be getting that on target, and he just rockets it into the side net. Like, Mamardashvili stood absolutely no chance. And Bilbao here to make a game of it. That's 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good set piece.
Yeah, it's Figueroa. It's Maina Figueroa who
Yeah.
scored a goal from about 70 yards.
Yeah. Is it offside? No, it's not been ruled for offside. Maybe on another day with VAR, you might have looked at it.
There was a suspicion of offside there, but...
You just go again,
I don't know if that's an area... I remember there was a couple of... I think the stats said that we were pretty good from corners last year, but there was a few free kicks of around that. You know, not ones where they're just pumping it in, where they can play something like that. I think we conceded a few of them.
This
Frimpong getting a chance to...
It's a good ball as well.
Yeah, 2 men round him.
I just can't steer the ball back into his path. Oh,
Good
that's
save.
better though. That's better. Frimpong's now getting towards the byline.
Ooh.
And it goes out for a corner. I think that's going to be a corner anyway. Just
Nice
a good
little
turn
yeah.
there, and he just swivels on it. Yeah,
Well,
it's
the
going to be a
defenders to
corner.
get back.
Yeah. Maka played the first game. Timothy Veer just under the weather at the moment, so he's not involved. He's not been involved in either of the games. And there's a chance for Liverpool to attack this corner ball now. It goes towards the... Ooh! And it's headed off the line. It's cleared off the line by one of their defenders, number 21. In a Bilbao shirt. It's a good ball, that, though, you know.
He does well there, because he just sees the day. He starts going back towards his own goal. Is that going in? Might just be getting anyway. He needed to deal with it.
He's in the way of the keeper. The keeper's got to go right through him. He's got a chance of stopping it. Oh,
oof.
Who was that? Was that Gravenberch? Wrapped his foot round that one. We've seen a hand stinger of an effort from Ben Doak in the first game. This one's up there as well.
Made quickly. Yeah, decent effort.
Yeah. Dave Lister says the defence will be our Achilles heel this season.
Yeah. That's the only thing. Well, you're saying about happy with the signings. I don't want to go into a season with only having those 3 as the centre-back, especially when one of them's Gomez. And Konate's, I mean, he was pretty decent with his injuries last year, but Konate's had a few periods where he's been out for 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I don't want to see Andy Robertson or Endo playing against Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final. Do you know what I mean? Oh.
It looked like he was trying to pick that out there as Dominic Szoboszlai, isn't it? Has he just become a father as well for the first time? I want to say.
I think I did see that the other day. Yeah. I think Jones played really well in like the couple of weeks after he became a father.
He did. Oh, just been nicked off Endo's toe there.
Which you'd think,
with all the height that we've got here and
go on.
for set pieces, we should be more dangerous. Oh! Who's that? Is that Yeah, just talking about French players. I was like, hey, look at this for Vavavoom, man. Come on. He's like, I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know if that was necessary or not. He tried a sort of scissor
bicycle,
kick.
Scissor bicycle kick, was it? Yes, scissor. Yeah, he's not far. He's not a million miles away. I did not know Ibu had that in his locker. I'll be so honest.
I don't think he did either. He just tried it. Oh,
he just slices it, yeah. Oh.
Oof, that could have gone anywhere as well, that previous corner.
Crazy. But then Ibu, again, he's just so unpredictable. Ibu with the scissor kicks and that. Yeah. He allowed us to play on. Florian Wirtz has got a little bit of space. It's bobbled into his path. He's just bumbled into somebody though. Gravenberch's trying to win it back straight away. Bilbao break. Ibu's been asked to cover Frimpong. Frimpong's now going to get back over there into that right back position. Let's see how he does 1v1 against Williams. Tricky customer. Laser off. Ball into the box again. Oh. It's scary. You think, oh, something on screen just makes you make the same reaction. Yeah, bit of an ugly finish there.
Yeah, as you say, Nico Williams probably their best player. It was his brother there who had the shot. Yeah. But it just was one of them where you think, did Liverpool have a couple of chances to deal with that, and it still ended up coming across, but Dom sprayed the ball out there.
It's a really good ball to Salah. Salah will get hold of it. The player goes down. Salah gets the better of him for doing so. Oh, Dom, I just couldn't get it. Promising again from Liverpool. Just has to come back a little bit. Gravenberch plays it back out to Salah. Plays it into Wirtz. It's a great ball. Oh. And again, it's the goalkeeper. Better from Liverpool though. Responded well since they pulled back a goal. He's done that little cute inside pass a couple of times, Salah. Now, yeah. The weight of them has been perfect.
Wirtz just had a little look to see where the keeper was. Maybe trying to get it through the legs.
It still looks as sharp as ever. I think the defender does really well there, considering he makes the mistake.
Yeah.
Because the second he crosses that line, he just takes his hand straight off.
Yeah, I think if he'd have held on for another second there, he'd have got given a foul, but...
Kerkers, crunching tackle there, straight to the ground. I think some people have made a few observations about how quick he is to hit the ground. I know from a Klopp system, anyway, it was very much try and stay on your feet as much as possible when you're defending. If you've gone to the ground, you've overcommitted.
Yeah.
I don't know if Slot's got the same philosophy, but...
Yeah, I was wondering about, because I saw Wirtz, there was something before where he had quite a lot of touches, tried something and he lost the ball. I was thinking like, in a Klopp team, he'd hate that, But then it's like, well, he's not been the manager for over a year now. We should be used to...
trying to dance his way through into the box, just gets crowded out.
He may well have been... I mean, he's cost 100 million quid. We've probably said to him, yeah, you go and express yourself. That's what you're in the team for. You can damage teams.
Yes, man, I can see people that have
bit of a... Probably a booking in a normal game,
that were definitely in the first stream that we did earlier today. We definitely told people that we'd be back, didn't we? And that we was playing 2 games.
Yeah.
I feel like we did.
I didn't say that with
Much confidence,
no,
no.
but we definitely
Well,
did.
we definitely did. So how are you saying that we played twice? We did tell you this. Did you think we was just giving all the senior players the day off? Dom Szoboszlai getting back there again.
Kerke's on the overlap. Yeah, he's got a chance now. That was a decent cross. There was no one in there.
No one there really to attack it. Yeah, Keegan says you did. Thank you, Keegan. That was said with more confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Diane Butler. Get yourself involved, girl. Thank you. The first one was a good watch as well, to be fair. That was entertaining.
I've got a question for the chat.
Go on, hit me with it.
I actually thought about this before we came in. Hugo Ekitike is a palindrome. So it's spelt the same forwards and backwards. Can we get like an 11? I've got Eze. Can we get like a team? Do you know what I mean? A team of palindrome players.
Pepe? No, that's not a palindrome.
Nah, if his name was Peep,
yeah,
then we'd be laughing. But
no, yeah.
I know
what you're trying
I'm
to do.
on 2.
You're on 2, yeah, I'm on none.
And I've got it. There's a fella called Ono who used to play for Japan about 20 years ago. And so I'm on 3. But chat. Yeah, Winslow's gone Eze, yeah.
Ekitike,
the hive mind.
That is a great question.
The hive mind. I don't know if we'll get a full 11.
That's crazy, yeah. Let us know in the chat. Yeah.
Ojo, there you go. Yeah,
Ojo, say Ojo, yeah.
Actual Liverpool player, yeah.
As well. Bob, Man City, yeah.
Oscar Bob.
Oscar Bob, yeah.
I was going to say, who's Bob?
Yeah. Oscar Bob, yeah.
It's like one of them Brazilians.
Kabak. Yo, you guys are good at this.
I tell you what,
you guys are good at this, you know.
Gaffer, yeah.
Yeah.
Race car. Yeah. Craig Racecar, he used to play for West Ham. Yeah. Ashley Boob, if there was an Ashley Boob. There isn't. Is Hugo Ekitike a palette? That's mad.
That's a mad one.
That's his full name, like. But
that's a mad one. Fair play.
Mad.
Fair play.
Kaká's not one, sorry. Kaká's, it's got to be...
You made the same mistake as me, Damo.
Yeah. It can't be the same thing. It's got to be the same thing forwards and backwards.
Yeah.
Kabak's a good one.
Yeah. Jack Hanna.
Salah. Oh, that's a cracking shout. Marcel, yeah, but big... I think he scored 2 against England back in the day.
Leon Noel was a youth prospect for us a while back.
That's a full name one. Is that Hugo? That stunned me. That Hugo Ekitike. I'm presuming it's right. Oh, Bob. We can't have Bob. Yossi Benayoun. Has Bob got 2 B's?
Yeah.
We can't have Bob.
We can't have Bob.
Unless his name was Bob.
Noon. Somebody in Noon, yeah.
Noon. Is there an Otto? There's probably a German fella called Otto.
Yeah. You're good at this. Fair play to you. You did better than I was expecting.
Radar. Tit is a palindrome, but I don't think there was a player called Mr. Tit. Or Mrs. Tit will extend it as far as the women's game.
Noon as an E. Okay. Bob, no. BB Ob, no.
BB Ob, yeah. See, it's harder than you think. And Salah is a great one. So we've got Salah, Eze, Ekitike, Hugo Ekitike. We include his full name. Manager's Pep, yeah.
Yeah. Salah.
Or Linda's or Guardiola.
I'll go for Guardiola.
We'll go Guardiola, yeah.
So we've done well into an early change here, Bilbao.
Johnny Otto Wolves. There you go.
Yeah. Otto, yeah.
Hannah. I don't know who Andrew Hannah is, but fair enough, yeah. And I provided Ono, who used to play for Japan. So we've got more or less a full team.
We're doing well. We've definitely got a 5-a-side team.
Yeah. Ojo, yeah, we had Ojo, yeah.
Apparently there is a Canadian player called Mike.
We're all using AI.
Yeah, you probably are.
Brains.
Yeah.
That, you know.
Yeah, the goal scorers had to go off because he has just taken an awkward landing there from Dominic Szoboszlai, kind of crunched over his knee. So we've just paused in the action for a minute there. Vert's got the ball, he's played it back, and they have made the substitute. So their goal scorer has just come off. Yeah. Bebe used to be one, yeah.
We can't have Bebe.
Why?
Because it's not the same for it. It has to be called Beeb, Thiago Beeb.
Yeah.
Hassan Sassi is a good one.
I keep making the same mistake.
Yeah, Hassan is Zaza's not one. No, Hassan Sassi is one. I don't know who Christian Tutu is, but that's not one either. Kabak, yeah. So Liverpool have had 3. We've had.
It's not our first rodeo. Then it's not our first rodeo.
Ojo, Kabak, and now Ekitike.
And Bilbao.
Chance for Bilbao's Nico Williams.
How quick it is for Frimpong to get back there, though.
Yeah.
That's lightning fast, that. It was pure desire to get back there because he was definitely not the favourite to win the ball, but he made sure that he didn't have an easy route to goal. Oh, and he's done it again. Kirk has just thrown his head in to just prevent any chance.
That'll go down well, won't it? If he's full-blooded, like going into tackles, getting his head where it hurts, all of
that. Charlie says, Bob, the last B is silence.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Martin.
Massimo
Otto. That's a cracking shout from Arteta's dog walker. For Massimo Otto.
That was defo ChatGPT, that though. I do not believe for 1 second, dog walker,
former
that
Italian
was in the
right
locker.
Back Otto. Yeah. I think we more or less got our team.
You did. I think you even got some subs.
Yeah. There we go. Steve Est Gerrig.
That is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Essa Al-Ramain. Yeah.
That was a good question, that though. You got them thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking about that in the car on the way here. I did a Palace game last year and I didn't realise there was an essay.
As well, an essay.
Yeah, because Dan was doing it in the build-up and I was like, yeah, you really got to watch essay. I was like, oh, he's not playing. I was like, hang on. I was saying he was the one to watch. And like, no, he meant essay.
Yeah. Oh, no, that doesn't count, bro.
No.
You keep making the same mistake that I made.
No.
It just looks the same. Yeah.
I don't know who this Leon Noel is, but it's fair. I'll give him a search. Leon Noel.
Marin Cilic.
He's a tennis player.
Oh.
But Leon Noel, Liverpool.
Lewis J says we found the tit, apparently.
We found a tit?
Yeah. Oh, these are funny.
Leon Noel. Well, I've never heard. Was born in. He was described by Liverpool Way as a powerfully built lad who can be a real handful for opposing defences due to his strength and pace. This is a former Liverpool youth player, I'm guessing.
Fair play. And we are now on half time as well, so that little brain teaser has carried us through. Yeah, well, apparently the last one, Footy Bite says, Redmen TV, good news, lads. There is a Cambodian international player called Dina Tit. Look at that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Has he got a brother? Then we could have a pair of tits.
He could have a pair of tits.
Deary me.
Oh.
Anyway, the Reds.
1-1, half time.
Yeah.
How do you think that went?
I was very pleased with the first probably 20 minutes. Thought Ekitike looked really good. It sort of tailed off a little bit, but I think overall pleased with what we've done from an attacking perspective. I've liked some of the little moves. I've liked some of the. I thought Ekitike looked. This telly says it's going to go off.
No, not on our watch.
No, pressing the wrong button. There we go. He's dropped it on the floor. Yeah. So but the way we conceded the goal, was slightly disappointing. And I hope I don't want to give teams a plan where they're like, oh, Liverpool sometimes a bit dodgy from free kicks, where we're sort of like 30, 40 yards out. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we are, but I can just remember a few of them from last season. But overall, yeah, I thought they were pretty good. Salah looks sharp. Do we need to say that? He's, the man's a machine. The man's, looks after himself incredibly well. I've been impressed with Szoboszlai, actually. So fairly, I mean, it's not the most important game in the world, but it's been really good to see the new signings. Yourself? Who's impressed you?
I think Szoboszlai's definitely probably been the standout player for me in terms of the work rate, the positions and some of the pockets of spaces that he's picked up. I think he's been quite significant for us. Vert's had a couple of nice touches. I like the forward motion. Whenever he's on the ball, it seems to be, if there's a pass on, let's get it to the lad in space as early and often as possible. I think, we've already touched on what Salah brings. Yeah, he's had one sight of goal and he finds the back of the net. I think Hugo does really well in that opening for him, and to kind of be very direct, get towards that byline and just be a nuisance. There was a couple of moments afterwards where he was being a little bit of a handful. He probably tailed off maybe after about 25, 30 minutes. But again, it's probably the demands of this team, the intensity, learning how to get up to speed with certain things as well. I think that is always going to play a part in it. I think I do echo what you said there about, is there going to be some defensive frailties? Is there going to be a period of transition in terms of getting that defensive line watertight going forward? And for me, I think you could look at that in a couple of ways, and you could say maybe, on another day they get saved by VAR, but I don't really want to be getting saved by VAR, if I'm being honest with you.
No.
I want the defenders to be on it and be switched on, because in those dead, like what we have to expect is in those dead ball situations, even if we think there's no immediate danger to us, they are planning maybe not to get the execution of the first ball, but they're hoping at least that they're going to battle for that second ball that drops in and around the box for them. At that moment in time, can you be alive to that danger? Can you compete for it? Can you give yourselves the best chance to kind of break on a counter? And I think in that instance we didn't. So there's definitely, I don't mind moments like that happening early doors, because there's opportunities for us to learn from it. If you're making those mistakes, there's opportunities to learn from it and fix it, rather than thinking that you've got no weaknesses and then you get kind of sucker punched in a game that has something riding on it. I think there was a couple of moments in the first half as well where we've seen the pace that Liverpool have seemed to stock up now in this squad, and the counter attack. It does look frightening, and it's only going to take one or two moments for it to click, and it'll become like a little bit of a pattern and a habit for us. So I definitely think that there's more to come. There's a lot of pace in this team now. I think Salah, the way he looked and he took that assist, he took the assist took the goal, being put on a plate. He's probably thinking, if I can get service like this season, where they're just going to put it on a plate for me, the new lads, I'm going to do really well in terms of goals in front of goal. Big moments, big players, people like Salah do typically step up for us. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. I think I said to him when the game was on, what a difference a month makes, because we're not expecting a finished article even at this stage, but in terms of starting to look like, you can have that intensity and you can go into games and you can run them, I think it is really important that we can start to kind of gear up toward that kind of finished version of ourselves for this season. And again, I just think we look frightening when we move the ball forward fast. It looks really intuitive. It looks like it's free-flowing. Hugo Ekitike there, we're just seeing the replay for our first goal. Salah gets involved. He cuts in probably an area he's not really used to, but he wants to win the ball. He wants to get us on our way. Ekitike again there. There might have been some lines drawn for VAR, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The step over. Yeah. It's quick. Obviously, I don't know what the defender's doing. Number 32, he's just kind of done a little dummy for Salah there, really. But
that's really good though. Yeah, little step over, pulls it across. Yeah, great finish by Salah. There was just a little thing there. I presume it was deliberate, but do you know when it's like you give the keeper the eyes? There was one of the chance that Salah set up before. He was looking at the left back, but then he played the ball through, and I'm like, he's looking. So do you know what I mean? I'm like, he's a bit of a joke. He's just on a completely different wavelength to most footballers. He's in
there's very few players now in their prime playing in the bracket that he's playing at in terms of attackers anyway. There is very, very few. He's in a very, very exclusive club. And speaking of exclusive clubs, you guys are in an exclusive club because you're all watching a Redmen stream. Please let people know where you're watching. Do share the stream. Do drop a like on the stream. We've got a few things. Probably we'll have a little look at we'll go to an advert break in a couple of minutes, but we'll have a look at the bench if there's any other options. Liverpool have played 2 squads today, so in terms of what's filled the bench, it's been in the first game there was quite a few academy kids that had obviously been given the opportunity to get involved. I imagine, I haven't had a look yet, but I imagine something similar might be the case here. There'll be some fringe players that'll be making up the bench, and we'll see how they get on. The likes of Chiesa could potentially be on the bench. I'm not 100% sure where he is. He's on the bench as well. Yeah. So we will have a little look at that. Let us know, is it offside? Yeah, maybe. On another day, probably might have been. Yeah. But again, I'm not hoping that VAR bail is out. It's that second ball for me where Liverpool are expecting all the action to go towards the 6-yard box and it just trickles back towards the pen spot. Yeah. Let's have any standout players, let us know in the comments. Some standout players there from that first half. Bilbao had to make an early substitution as well, or they were forced to make a substitution because the goal scorer ended up falling underneath Dominic Szoboszlai, landed uncomfortably onto his knee. So yeah, he had to be replaced. I'm just watching a couple of the highlights back there. Ibu with the big special scissor kick there. It looked like that was going to be a crazy moment. Andres Rodriguez says Vert and Sobo combo is an F1 car. Absolutely amazing. Cara says Dom Vert Grav. Jacob says Ekitike Vert Szoboszlai stood out for me.
That could be a shout actually. Who's your midfield 3 for the first game of the season?
Yeah, well,
because I can't pick.
Yeah. I think based on... All right, look.
If Isaac signed...
Well, yeah.
Because then when Vert... Well, I don't think Vert is playing as an attacker anyway.
But the first game's going to come Sunday, I think Maka misses out purely just because he's probably, in terms of time scale, a little bit behind everybody. But on any given day when everybody's fit and firing, it's anybody's guess at this moment in time, mate. Form is really going to dictate.
Oh, that was a chance as well, yeah.
Yeah, Connor, Vert has been incredible. He's been everywhere. Yeah. Really, really.
Grab is suspended. Okay, so I'll change my question. We're playing the Champions League final.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's a little bit of a rollover. And he got that red card, didn't he? That was the game.
I can't even remember.
It was Palace. That was the game where Graven he gets sent off. He gets 2 yellows, and the second one's like he just kind of he knows he slips. He goes in for the tackle. That, you know what, your memories are good because I forgot about that. Genuinely. Yeah.
I think me and Dan were talking about olives for about 15 minutes while that game was going on. But there you go. It was very much like the boys are on the beach, the Redmen are on the beach as well. But it was an entertaining stream anyway.
It really was. Well, guys, just before obviously the second half starts, we will head over to a short break so me and Jamie can get some refreshments in. But again, I know I've said it a number of times, so you will have to forgive me. Well, do you know what? Sorry, not sorry, because it's an absolute belter. And if you didn't know, you are about to know. The Redmen have dropped another unbelievable documentary, and it is one that you must not miss. Please make sure that you do tune in, save it to your watch later list on YouTube, so when you finish this stream you've got some more content from the Redmen to keep you going through the rest of your evening. It is the unawarded documentary, and check this out now.
Liverpool Football Club is a football club with a storied history. A history that's been so well covered, it feels almost impossible that something like this could slip through the cracks. We are the most successful club in England. We're used to the story that success leads to trophies and trophies lead to medals. But what happens when they don't? uncovered a host of Liverpool legends that we believe are owed medals from seasons in the past. It startled me, some of the people we're discussing here, because you just don't expect it.
Jan Mulvey, what a pass for the football.
He made the game look easy.
Couldn't bring into the team, he was one of the best teams the club's ever had. Going back to the group I was with, Sammy Lee was the one who made it into the first team, but he had to get ahead of Jimmy Case.
Sammy just was so in the infancy of his career.
Although it was frustrating, I knew even when the time come, then I'd be ready.
Phil Neal, the most decorated Liverpool player of all time.
Dad liked him, and Liverpool signed him.
The chief scout, he said to me, oh, I went home and told Bob Paisley, go and buy him now.
I don't think anyone can speak about David Fairclough without saying super sub.
Part of the conversation I had with Bob Paisley while I was away seemed to intimate that perhaps they were tiring a little bit of me.
Gary Gillespie was huge.
Tasked with the job of breaking up Adam Hansen and Mark Lawrence.
Ronnie Rocket. He just took the league by storm.
No one was going to knock him off the ball. Battering ram who could go through defenders.
Now it's about getting the Liverpool legends you've just heard all about, the medals they were never officially awarded.
Hey everyone, how would you like to win this? Hold it up for them, Errol. This is a Liverpool shirt signed by two icons of the football club, Steve McMahon and Ronnie Whelan. Medals and trophies galore. At the end of August, we'll be giving that shirt away to one of our Redmen Plus Legend subscribers. If you want to be in the draw to win that, and every single month we do these sign competitions as well, head on over to redmenplus.com, become a Legend subscriber, you'll be in the draw. If you are one of our Captain subscribers, simply upgrade your account, become a Legend, and at the end of August, Errol, someone will be winning what is an absolute beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, we love this.
redmenplus.com, become a Legend.
Yes, my people, we are back. Yeah, and there's competition time as well. And speaking of competitions, there is another one with our new partner for the 2025-2026 season. It is oosh.co.uk, and they have partnered up in a big way this summer. They've started their partnership with the Redmen TV in fantastic fashion by looking to give you guys the chance to win 2 tickets to the Community Shield game on Sunday, hotel stay, and some cash in your back pocket to spend on some bevies and some snacks and all that other good stuff down in London. So if you want to find out all the details of how to enter that, please do head over to the Redmen TV's Instagram page and check it out. And we've had a little bit of breaking news. I want to say it's an exclusive, but the guy, it's not me as the source. I'm not the ITK. I'm not in the know, but I do know how to use Twitter. And Craig Hope is a bit of a Newcastle journalist, and he has said Newcastle tonight are pushing hard to agree the deal with RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko after they have had encouragement today that he wants to join them. So in terms of the domino effect that then, or the ripple effect that it might then cause in terms of the transfers, it could mean there is a pathway for Liverpool to land their priority summer signing in Alexander Isak. So yeah, that could be big movements that give Liverpool all the encouragement they need to get the deal done at some point in the next couple of days, hopefully within no more than a week or so. Promising. Can't say it's a done deal or anything yet, but definitely promising. Just the players are taken to the second half. Lonnie Verta stood in the centre circle with the referee, foot on the ball, waiting to start. They don't even look like they wear shin pads anymore, do you? No, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can tell.
It's crazy.
You can tell that they can't tackle anymore. Because like back in the day, if I was a big centre half and I noticed and Gamoa before his was rolled right. If I was a big centre half, I'd be like, I'm leaving one on you, mate. 16 years old. Yeah. Like, welcome to big boys football, but you just can't do it these days, can you?
No, it's not even the fact that you can't do it. You just can't get close to be able to do it. Like, he's just that quick. His feet move that fast. It's ridiculous. Was I saying, Errol, tell these Gakpo over Diaz, all love to Diaz though. Yeah, big love to Diaz. Good luck to him in his move to buy him. But yeah, I think we've got a more effective player for this system, if I'm being honest with you. Do you know what's going on under the radar? Endo playing as a centre half. I don't think he's put a foot wrong. I don't think he's really had much to do, but kept it simple, kept it tidy. There's Gakpo there, winning headers there on the wings. Eben's got to put the afterburners on. Rashford needs to keep that in.
Yeah, I like Diaz as a Liverpool player, but I think it made a lot of sense. The whole thing, he was 28.
Yeah.
He's probably going to want a pay rise. That is, what, you're giving him a 4-year deal. Is he going to be the same when he's 32? Or like all that, and a decent offer from Bayern came in. I think it just made sense for everyone.
Yeah. He ended his career on a high as well. He got send off and all the rest of it. And he's going to another club that's used to winning, so he's going to fit right in. Like,
European giant. So he'll always be welcomed back fondly as well. He
left on good terms by all accounts.
Yeah,
what a belter of a song. Probably something I'll miss more than anything else, to be honest with you. Christopher Campbell, if we're still talking about why is Gravenberch suspended, it was because he picked up 2 yellows in the last game of last year's season, but it does roll over. And the Community Shield only counts as a friendly technically, so it doesn't necessarily count for that game. Salah there. What are they doing with that close up? That's the one angle. It's the one area of the pitch where they've got that camera clearly. And anytime it goes, it's like it's auto cuts to it.
I have a suspicion.
Or straight red, sorry. Wasn't it a straight red? Sorry, yeah. I think it might have been.
Was he last man? I sat in and watched
he just
it, but
slips.
I can't remember
think he was. He gets left in a terrible position. Yeah. He does just put in a terrible tackle. Like, I thought it was 2 yellows, but fuck it. It wasn't in a straight red. Yeah, he was the last man. Yeah, then there you go. There's your reasoning. Nah, it was 2 yellows. See? Do you know what? I honestly can't remember. But you know what it is, yeah? I've slept since then. But you could see it. The ref didn't even want to give it. It was one of them. He was like, it was the last game. He was so reluctant to pull out that red card. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, it was the last man cynical challenge. Fair enough. Who have we got now on the ball?
Ekitike.
Yeah. See, this is where people have said that he's quite comfortable to. It's probably not the best use of distribution there, but he kept hold of the ball. He's happy to drop
held
in.
It up, yeah.
I'm going to have to just go back now. You lot are absolutely in this chat here, yeah? Like, you have kettled my head. I need to just go back to matches now and just go back. Where are we? Crystal Palace. I want to go back in time. Crystal Palace.
Gakpo cutting inside. Back post cross. Frimpong.
Yeah, you just talk us through a second.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's a corner or a goal kick. It's like a corner based on the fact that everybody's clapping. Yeah, it will be. Vert is going to come and take it.
Still looking.
Gaslighting Errol.
They are. It was red on the 68th minute. It was just a 1-match ban. Nobody's got the facts. I don't know why. I don't trust you anymore. You have broken the trust. I'm going to have to sit at Liverpool Crystal Palace, aren't I?
Cub Steed. Nobody's been sent off in this game. Gravenberch got sent off against Palace. Corner comes in from Vert. It's Ibu. Yeah, don't be worrying that like someone's 2-footed someone in this game. That hasn't happened.
Yeah, no, this game's absolutely fine.
Frimpong on the left.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. It was straight red on the 68th minute. Fantastic. I can sleep comfortably tonight because that was going to live rent-free in my head. 50 minutes played, Liverpool 1, Athletic Club 1. No changes have been made yet from the Liverpool bench, but Athletic Club did make a change in the first half themselves. Nice feet there from Frimpong. Sold him one way, went the other way. Salah, back outside to Frimpong. Back inside. Yeah. Oh, back, gets it back. Salah, Frimpong does well there between the two of them. It was Ekitike trying to pull the trigger, but just couldn't get enough power behind the shot. And there we go. We've got producer there. So news, Ryan Gravenberch serves Premier League suspension at the start of next season. The Liverpool midfielder received a straight red card during the second half of the 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace, final game of the season. His result ban will be carried over into the next term, which is obviously the season that we're about to walk into, with details to be confirmed in due course. However, he will still be eligible to play in the Community Shield if the Reds, with the champions, playing Crystal Palace again. So everything we was all saying was pretty much true, but it was a straight red, and that's why he won't be at the here for the start. So maybe it is Maka, maybe they do have that too. It might be Maka and Szoboszlai. That could be quite an exciting thing as well, though, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is going to be interesting.
Just to go through our subs, we've got Pesci. I think
I love that.
We agreed on Pesci.
Plow, love that. It's okay, Errol. Just imagine you're in the salon and you're having your hair done and everything will be all right. Yes, bro. Oh, that is a happy place for me at the minute. Whenever I get my hair done, I used to like, yeah, it is just it's a happy place. Very much. Lewis J says, are you talking about Graf's free match ban? I see what you did there, bro. I see what you did. Yeah, Endo's getting a lot of love in the chat. He is
Nico Williams as well there.
He's done well there, Endo there, just as we right on cue.
He always seems to be getting off from something, doesn't he? You know what? If another year, I can't think of anyone who like dislikes him.
No,
he's just like
he's just loved by everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just universal.
And yet he's not going to play loads, but Salah, no foul given.
That's a foul. That's naughty. That's naughty.
That's a booking.
Yeah. He goes and says sorry to Salah straight away. He knows that was a little bit naughty. A little bit of frustration there, but you just can't get close to him because Salah bullies his boy.
Yeah, I wondered if it was going to be a foul, but actually, I don't think it was. I think it was.
I think Salah's just stronger.
Yeah. Then he gets. He gets tripped. Yeah, I'll just go through Liverpool subs. We've got Pesci, Chiesa, Nallo, Kieran Morrison, who I've seen in the flesh, who is a promising young player. Davidson, I'm not sure. I'm right, is the lad that we've just signed from Salford. I'm not the only one. I'm not sure on his Davidson. Off the top of my head.
Yeah, we've just had it. J Vibe says you have a big fan in Thierry alone from now on.
Josh Davidson.
If that's the case, bro, make sure you also tune into the Red Cartel. We do it here on Redmen too. I get to host it and we get to run it. So enjoy it. We've got content up there as well. We do it every Friday night. So make sure you do tune in for the vibes, because we will be back with some rival fans to talk all things football this Friday. And yeah, whoever was that, the dyslexic. Again, I can't even pronounce because I'm dyslexic, but yeah, very much similar settings. When something gets stuck in your head, you've got to get it out there, haven't you?
Meanwhile, it's Ekitike.
Ekitike. Oh! But Gakpo. Double R. How did that not go in? You can't believe it.
Gakpo was on the run. He slipped it through to Kirkes, who chipped the ball in. He seemed like he was like a yard out, Ekitike, but he headed it backwards. Nice ball.
Kirkes gets to the byline.
I think he just gets a little push, maybe, but anyway, probably should have been a goal. Oh,
and who's going to hit this one? Oh, now you've got to hit it. Now you've got to hit it. Oh, now you've got to finish it.
Yeah.
Over the line. Yeah, no, maybe.
Offside, no? Is that a goal?
Yeah, he's getting celebrating. Yeah. Gakpo celebrating. Oh, it's Gakpo again with the Diogo celebration. Okay, Liverpool 2. Athletic Club play the short corner 1. We roll it out. Gravenberch looks like he's going to hit it first time. Yeah. He goes past it, feints. I think Gakpo is onside though.
Yeah.
I think Hugo would have been off. I think Gakpo's onside. Can't really see from that angle. They're both trying to rein in to get something on it. Goes to do a couple of legs, doesn't it? And then
tough one for the keeper to see.
And then it is Gakpo goes over his head. Yeah, just rolls off the keeper's head, back of his shirt. But yeah, we got our lead back, ladies and gents. It is 2-1. Make sure you're running up the likes as well now. I think he was only on nearly like 500 at half time. So this audience, how many people have we got in the chat? Because this audience isn't rocking with us in the same way that that the first audience was. Ekitike's come off. He's done a good hour in the tank, and man like Chiesa.
Your mate?
My mate? I don't know, bro. No, Sunderland. I've got no plans for Sunderland to be joining the Red Cartel anytime soon, Chris. Maybe. We'll see. See if they can stay up first. Yeah, Anthony Bond. Go on then. Let's drop a like since you asked so politely. I feel like I did. I feel like we haven't asked you for too much so far today. But yeah, if you could just drop a like on the stream. If we can go back to back 1,000 likes on 2 streams, we've held it down. You know, there's some big hitters not in the studio. There's no Steve Hall, no Chris Pajak, no Paul Machin. Just me and Jamie holding the fort down for you, still giving you this content.
It's a bit like Liverpool's first game today. You know, they got it done without some of the seasoned veterans, some of the people that you know and love. But we're getting it done.
Yeah, definitely.
In the absence,
I know Dan clubs as well.
Of your clubs, your whores, your machins.
Club full of whores. It's been a minute since I've been in a club full of whores, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get outside.
I don't want to say.
At some point, I need to get
about
outside
myself
this summer,
just in case my missus is watching. But
I've got no danger of that. But yeah, club full of whores, man. And obviously the Machin Pajaks. Yeah. As their case is getting involved in the action. Liverpool playing some one-touch footy there, 1-2 touch. Oh, nice. That was nice. Dominic Szoboszlai, he's had a really good game so far, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The base of that midfield, he's looked really comfortable. Good ball towards. Yeah, he's lost a little bit of height there, but the ball was a good one. Oh, nice by Salah. He's done enough. Oh, just getting done a little bit too much. Ibu's coming. The recovery from this team is just unbelievable. Oh, he plays into Chiesa's touch, just like, and then he clashes. Absolutely, yeah. Motor say Ali, are we keeping Chiesa? Do we think we're keeping Chiesa?
No. Which is a shame. I'm still convinced that there could be a decent player in there, but I just think it's weird. Like,
I think if he was going to keep him, like, he'd have had to feature. He'd have had to do what Rio's done. Like, you know the way Rio's like been. Even though obviously you think that might be all Rio does, but you don't just drop him in when he hasn't really had the pre-season. He hasn't played 90 minutes, or he hasn't. I just think he hasn't been involved enough to feel like he's a part of the plan going forward. But
as the season progressed last year, I thought, maybe this is just because he's had such bad injuries. Maybe it's like, look, you're barely even going to play for a year. We're going to get you right up to speed and the fitness and the level that you need and all that. But then, like, he'd be on the bench one week, and then he you know, the press conferences, they say, why is he not in training? It's like, he's just not quite feeling right. Or just sort of like, not wishy-washy, but like very vague, you know.
Vague.
And then you wouldn't see him for 4 weeks. And then it's like, so he never got any momentum going. He wasn't even like, he's been on the bench every week for 10 weeks in a row and he's come off it. He's had 5 minutes here, 20 minutes here. He barely saw him.
It does feel very strange. And I think, you know, there's been rumours that if he's going to make any real impact for that Italy team, if they want to go to the World Cup and all the rest of it, you know, he's going to have to get back to regular first team footy. And I just don't think Liverpool can give him those guarantees at this particular moment in time. Based on his body of work, of what he's done in the Liverpool shirt to this point, I don't think we'd gamble and say, we're going to try and you know, factor you into that front line. I might be wrong, but
I think for him, you know, I don't know what Italy's kind of striking options are at the moment in terms of, you know, they've probably had better attacking lineups maybe in the past, but if he's barely played for the last 2 seasons, he's not good enough on reputation to get in the squad.
No,
he's got to be playing near enough every week.
People are saying Italian clubs can't afford them, but like they can't like what? Cough up 8 to 12 mil.
I was going to say, it was only about that if we made a small profit on him.
I'm not even in it for the profit, lad.
No.
I'm genuinely not even in it for the profit. But just don't let him be, you know, don't have a loss on your head because of him.
Yeah,
you know
don't
what I mean?
don't say, oh, it's 30 million or bust, because that's not happening, is it? Because everyone knows we only paid like 10, 12 million
Buttons,
for
yeah.
him.
Pennies on the dollar. Absolute buttons for him. Yeah. Crazy work. Liverpool go again.
I was going to say Frimpong with a chance to go down the right, but he kind of cut inside a bit, fell over.
I'd say in terms of the 2 performances, I know we're playing obviously a much more. I thought he would put us in on goal then. A much stronger team second time round, and both teams would probably feel the stronger sides. Ebu's done that well, coming out and just cutting out the ball. I would think this has been more of a measured Liverpool type of way that we approach games. I think the first one was just a high octane, a lot of energy. I
was going to say, no, was he not given a foul, but we've carried on.
He's got the ball back now.
Chance to shoot, I thought, but
probably. It would have been interesting to see where that was curling, wouldn't it?
Oh, he's given offside.
Was it? Yeah.
Looked like a foul on Szoboszlai originally, but then he let it play on. Szoboszlai got it back. He was offside, actually. Yeah.
Rangers, why is there empty seats at Anfield? Because there's probably been 2 games and maybe not everyone was able to stay for them both, or potentially. And again, it is only pre-season as well, so it is hard to fill 64,000 seats on a Monday night. You won't get the full capacity. But Endo there doing good work again. Gets another big applause. Round of applause from the Anfield crowd. Someone else, Josh Broadhurst, says Elliott and Nunes would be perfect for Newcastle. Can't see why they're not potentially going the other way.
Yeah, I agree. I think Elliott would be really good for them. I think Nunes would work. I'm not just trying to.
I just don't know if he's just
not just trying to like make this like wishful film.
There's 2-2. Liverpool have been done again. Another set piece has really been the Achilles heel for this Liverpool first look team. And it is 2-2. Straight off. And Liverpool have got height now. We've got no excuse. Does Gakpo take a knock on the way there? I'm not quite sure. We'll watch it back in a sec.
He's sort of wiping his face like he...
What? It's a good whip on it.
I don't really know.
Who does he beat? Who does he run off? He's kind of just free the whole run.
It's...
just
goes in off Gakpo's face. That's why he's wiping his face.
Just catches on the face. There's nothing you can really do about that.
Doesn't make massively pretty viewing, that, does it?
No, it doesn't. But who's tracking him, though?
Big, tall fella.
Nobody tracks his run at all. Looks like Vert stays with his man. And there's nothing Liverpool can really do about that. Gakpo just takes one blind to the face. It's got to hurt a little bit. But yeah, defensively, Liverpool do look a little undercooked. If the attack in both teams have looked like they compare a little bit, Liverpool's defence just again on a couple of occasions, and that's the thing for us, because we're such a team that is so heavily based in possession in the way that we play. Teams only really have to have moments to be able to hurt us, and that's been a common theme for a number of years. This isn't just unique to Slotto, but it's Endo that's made. Oh no, it's not. It was Szoboszlai that made the mistake. Endo does well
to put his man
kind of. The ref's going to allow play on. They've got a Bilbao guy rolling around in the 6-yard box in a lot of pain. It looks like he gets back up slowly. But yeah, teams just seem to need moments to then really hurt Liverpool for the output that we put in. to get a goal.
Yes.
Keeping the ball so much, passing, moving, ticking over.
Yeah.
It might take us the best part of 15 minutes to break a team down and get a goal. Whereas the other team can just have a couple of moments, it's 2-3 passes, it's in behind.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're getting the same openings. It's a balance Liverpool are really going to have to.
That was a really frustrating thing about the last couple of weeks of Klopp's tenure was we'd have games where we'd had 25 shots and they'd had like 2 shots and they'd win the game or draw, you know, and it's like we needed those points when we were trying to win the league. Obviously we fell away at the end. It's it's all well and good creating stuff. You can't
control, quote unquote.
Yeah, you can't have it where the opposition just gets a corner and you don't mark a big tall fella. And we obviously had it's a great ball by. It's cut out. Everyone was up in arms after the Dan Burn header against Newcastle in the League Cup final, and there was all that. Why is McAllister wasn't marking him as such, but he was tracking his run and all that.
They're in again here,
Bilbao on the other end.
They go out the outside. Ibu does really well there, though.
Goal kick.
And it's going to be a goal kick. That was really good. Yeah. It's something Liverpool are going to have to sort out, though. It's like it's the comparison to Ali. You know, there'd be moments where he's not involved, but then there'll be something happens and he's there and he's done it. It's those kind of moments with the defensive line. It's like when you're not always involved in actively defending, and you can get the ball up the pitch and you can get your fullbacks up the pitch, and you've just still got the ball, so you're involved in the game. But when you have to be involved in those defensive moments, can you have that switch that says, right, let's all be switched on and as regimented as possible to be as difficult to break down, because teams are only going to get a handful of moments, but in those handful of moments we just want to nullify them time and time again, because really it demoralises you. If you're only getting a couple of moments and you're feeding off scraps and the keeper's gobbling it up, or defenders are just making the right last-ditch tackles, or just clearing it and they're bullying you off the ball, you don't feel as confident the next time.
Yeah.
But if there's a little bit of a weakness in your armour, excuse me, all of a sudden there is that added confidence.
And you can bet a fair few. I know we say like, oh, everyone in the Premier League can play these days, but like when Burnley are going to rock up at Anfield,
Sunderland,
they're just going to be like, can we nick a corner and then just get everyone in the box? There are moments when we can try and get something. So yeah, maybe I was just thinking there. It's 3 of the back 5, including the goalkeeper, and new. You got Endo there, he's experienced, but he's not normally a defender, you know. So it's, you know, maybe a little bit of an excuse there. So many of the defensive players are either new or kind of not used to the role or whatever. But at the end of the day, that was a big tall fella.
Unmarked, just allowed.
Who was allowed to make a run across the box and score a header. So yeah, not great.
I'm gonna have to look at that. But again, like I said before, I don't actually mind having these moments and these lapses in concentration now.
Yeah,
because it gives Slot something to analyse and work on and say, right, well, these are clearly the areas that we need to address, rather than it looking all good and all rosy, and then you get your nose bloodied in a big game against, you know, one of your rivals. Oh, that's great. That footwork though. Play him in early enough ball. It's a den. Nah, you're
too slow.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh well, you take it back. He scored at one end with his face. He buries it. But see, this is the difference between him and Diaz for me, just in terms of this system. Just being effective and getting out your feet and just trying to hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
thought he dallied too long. It was lovely play in the middle by Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. Szoboszlai, little spin there, little give and go, brilliant by Gravenberch. He's so good at that. Wirtz lets it go. I thought he missed his chance here. Bobbles for him.
Gets a little bit.
Keeper probably won't be too happy, but
that's a lovely day by Gravenberch, though, you know. The bobble back just does kind of make it fall kindly back in his path.
sort of drags it a little bit, turns back,
bobbles up on him.
Yeah,
off
and then
his
he gets
knee,
the chance.
And then
But
he says,
yeah,
this
like
time I'm just going to leather it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody, get in there. Yeah, the keeper there is not a happy bunny, is he? So even the goalkeeper's a Basque, yeah?
Well, I was going to say, because
that seems like a big reach, that, you know.
A bit more Bilbao punditry for me. Unai Simon, he's called. I'm sure he's played quite a lot for Spain. So I was like, he's probably one of their better players, but...
Nalo's come on for Frimpong, by the way, sorry.
Let's have a look. Yeah, he's played for Spain 50 times, so I don't know if he might be the current Spain #1, but he won't want to watch that one back. He's getting his mistakes out the way in pre-season as well,
which is fair enough. And does he have to be Basque then? Yeah,
to play for play for these. Yeah,
but as a goal, bloody like that's not easy to do. To be like to just keep producing #1 and #2 goalkeepers that are like going to be good enough.
Yeah.
And Liverpool are in again now. Salah. The foot race. Yuri beats him. But hurt himself in the process. He looked like... Was it worth it, lad? Was it worth it? It's Florian Wirtz this time wants to play the ball through. Oh, I think he might have just landed. Just catches him on the fall there. I think it's the momentum just... He takes the ball from Salah and then does Salah's trailing leg just stand on him a little bit, catch him? He feels it. Yeah.
He'll be alright. Yeah, it'd be a bit like if there was a team that could there was like the Welsh national team. The Welsh national team wouldn't do very well in the Prem, would it? Or the Scottish national, or even like England's probably too big. But like, if there was a team that was just Scotland in the Prem, they'd probably go down, wouldn't they? But like these have never gone down, I know it's not exactly the same situation.
Someone say Ekitike was Basque as well. Fair
was
play.
It really?
I wouldn't have known that. Like, yeah. Interesting.
Because they tend to, you know what? I'm not doubting you, but I am looking this up.
Cod Patrol says we're praising Gakpo after that. The shot was luckily not to get blocked. It was, but it went in.
Yeah, I thought he took too long. That we said actually how that sort of like the chance has gone. Oh, this is the lad from Salford, is it? I don't even know his name.
Is he a striker?
I think he.
No, what position does he play? Yeah, Kepa, Unai Simon and Kepa were both.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
There's something in the water there, then, lad. There's something going on.
Yeah.
Or is it just like where is it like Florian Wirtz is coming off there to a big round of applause, standing ovation? Is it like the Rio thing where you know you're Brazilian and you're from like Rio de Janeiro and like you just got that samba and Joga Bonita just running through your veins? Everybody, like in school, like you have to do like English, maths, and science. Like you have to do football from the ages of like 3
so you can
to
play
8.
for Bilbao.
So then they just look at you and say, "Will you eventually be good enough to be a footballer?" And we're going to put you in like. But everybody goes through that as like mandatory process from like 3 to 8. We're just going to see which kids that are born in this region have got the gene,
I don't know.
and then we mould them thereafter, and then all the others can go back to being kids.
Are you trying to get some tips for
my
World
lad?
in One City?
Oh well, and that as well, yeah. Hey boy, crazy. Yeah, Basque is carrying Spain to World Cups and Euro titles. They literally are. They're like, I don't know why my mind has been blown by this fact today. It's crazy. Oh, bloody Michael Green's giving me another one. 5 Basque clubs are in Spain in La Liga, and they all mainly play only Basque players. So it must be a big region, and this isn't like freaking
5?
the Wrexham of Wales.
I'm not saying I don't trust you. Barcelona aren't a Basque club, Timothy. Sorry, Barcelona are a Catalan club.
Sociedad Bilbao are Basque, so there's 3, or there's 2.
Anyway.
Fair play.
I'd love to go. I'd like to go. I'd like to go all round Spain. Really, I've been a couple of times. Been to Madrid, I've been to Barcelona.
So yeah, he is a striker. Will Wright is a striker. Liverpool beat Arsenal to get him. I thought he was a striker.
Osasuna and Alaves, there we go.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Alabar is in the
Alaves,
too.
Alaves is who we played in 2001, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought they were like pretty much went out of existence, but
2 regions do not get on Errol. Okay. Yous are giving me some proper, and I thought I was good at geography, yeah. Yous have given me a proper lesson here tonight, I'm not going to lie.
I'd like to go to Valencia there, footy bite, yeah. I'll tell you what, I've been in Valencia train station. It was about 40 degrees trying to get back from the Benicassim festival. That was another one, that. Lost me passport.
You love a good festival, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favourite festival that you've ever been to?
It's unoriginal, but it's probably got to be Glastonbury, yeah. I've been to
Have you done Glastonbury, yeah?
Yeah. I haven't been I couldn't get tickets the last couple of years. We had a nice system sorted out. Just working together, you know.
So just make sure you've all got in.
Yeah, but we've had trouble the last couple of years. Been to loads. Just a Boomtown the other year. That was very silly.
I've only ever been to one myself.
Oh, what was that?
I went to Parklife years ago.
Oh yeah, I've never been.
Never really been a festival type of guy, to be honest with you. We have got 2,700 viewers watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have shared the stream at some point tonight. Ooh, Liverpool, they're closing, trying to get a 4th. Trying to outscore the academy lads. But we only have 766. We have tasked you with doing a little bit of admin for it. We've tasked you with trying to get us to 1,000 likes before the end of this stream. This was the main event. The prelim event. We did that. We got 1,000 on the prelim. The kids got us the 1,000. Can the OGs...
What are we on now?
We're on 766.
No, that's not good enough.
I didn't want to be that blunt, but you're right. It's not. It's
unacceptable. No. You should be ashamed.
This late in the game, Aaron, just call it a night. You know what? It's only pre-season. We'll go home early, shall we? You know what? Sound. No, if you could just run up those likes for us, then we can say to all the the OGs that sit on this side of the desk, look at the job that we did. Held it down. You know what I mean?
Louis J, I have not been to the Isle of Wight festival, but I've been to Bestival when it was held in the Isle of Wight. That was a trek as well.
There's one. It's not. There's one that it's like is it R&B one or something that they do in like Portugal or somewhere. That's.
Been to one in Portugal. Yeah. I've been everywhere, mate.
Yeah, you're a well-travelled kind of guy, aren't you?
I suppose relatively. Yeah, they had a great one in Portugal. It was like 100 quid to get in, and it, like really good lineup. And then it's like the first year we went in a campsite, but it was like a proper campsite with like shaded areas. The second time we went in an Airbnb, but it's like. Instead of being all horrible, you go back and you go to your hotel and you have a nice wash, and you obviously
you're not slumming it, are you?
You're not slumming it, no.
No, I hear it.
Haven't. Young Wright,
yeah,
is it?
Guys, you're 100% spot on. This is you read it, I'll say it, cause guys are saying make sure to mention this is a new video. Likes from the last video do not count. So if you like the last one, you haven't liked this one, like it now, because your likes don't carry over. You know what I mean? Just get it in. We're closing in. We are closing in on it, so it's been good fun. I've enjoyed these 2 streams. 924. We've got
that's gone. We've bumped that up there. It was a little. I wouldn't say it was a rocket from me, but it was a bit of tough love. That wasn't it?
Yeah. You need it sometimes, though.
Yeah.
You get complacent.
Chiesa. Go on.
That's a foul.
That's a penalty.
That's a penalty. Salah's going to get a penalty there, surely. Yes, thank you. You just hacked him. And it's Endo.
Was Endo?
Yes. Endo, what's Endo doing in the opposition box? Making a late run into the box. Vivian. He doesn't know where he is, does he? Look at this. All the replays.
Possible offside. Anyway, whatever.
There's no VAR, isn't there? And Endo's asking for it. He's made the run. He's committed.
It was a foul.
And he just hacks him and he goes for the scissor kick and just ends up. Chiesa just a little clip. It's not even the best pass from Chiesa. Oh, he just hits him in the midriff.
I think Endo should have this. He gets caught under the ball, does Vivian.
Joe Gomez weren't injured. I'd be screaming for Joe Gomez. Yeah.
Well, what about the kid, the 17? Nah, it's Mo.
No,
yeah, no messing about. Don't care if it's a friendly.
Yeah. There's Endo for you, the proper warrior that he is. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get 1,000 likes once Mo Mohammed scores this. Salah. I think you might be able to tell by our reaction that he definitely did. He definitely didn't score it.
I mean, he's smiling. Yeah. Again, get this out the way in pre-season. I don't.
He doesn't
really,
go for a pen. Does he?
He's done
it's
it like
really
it's
weird.
shit.
Yeah, it's a really weird technique.
It's a Panenka if you're playing in a rugby, like a rugby goal, not rather than a football.
He's like, no, it's meant to be no. I think he was experimenting there, and I'm glad. Hopefully now he knows. Don't whatever that was. Don't do it again. Yeah. That was like...
Because his last few have lasted... There was ones were absolutely right in the corner, weren't they?
Into like the side net, and that was crazy. And we have hit the... My man, I like that. Cheers. We've done
very
it.
Much. Thank you.
We've done a good job.
Thank you, chat, for responding.
Yeah, I did fully jinx it. Like, let's make no mistake about it. I fully
didn't want to say...
it.
Yeah.
I did. I just thought it was money. Like, that's cash money. Mo Salah just stepping up to just round off the evening. That should have just been cash money all day. Yeah. Finley says he will not be trying that technique again anytime soon.
He looked like a Panenka, but like a really hard one, and also about 5 foot too high.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird choice there. On Liverpool breakaway, Dominic Szoboszlai again covered every blade of grass. Endo again.
That's a foul.
Do you think he's arsed? Yeah. Do you think he's arsed, mate? He's like, yo, I'm going to take everyone, the man, the ball, the ref, everyone's getting it.
Spins him.
Trips him
up, yeah.
And then goes flying.
He's
like, what? Say something.
Was that a good tackle, actually? I mean,
he's going in 2 foot off the ground there. Why?
Oh, meanwhile.
Oh,
great save.
Yeah, why didn't he let the kid take it on his debut? Because he doesn't, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's just a friendly. 83 minutes played. Come on.
This fella's just come on for Williams here, number 36. Yeah, it's a good save by Mamadashvili.
Hasn't had to do too much either.
Yeah, there's nothing he could have done about any of the 2 goals he's conceded.
Has Gakpo scored a hat-trick? No. I don't know if that one went down as an own goal for him, but he hasn't scored a hat-trick. He's on a brace. Who could he have caught that?
I thought so, but it's now almost created a chance, actually.
Well done. Well recovered. Now it's 4 on 2.
Got the young lad.
4 on 2. Give it to the young lad. Hit that kid.
That would have been a nice moment for him, but there he is.
He does look baby-faced as well.
There's another lad who's young enough to be my son.
And he's done well there. Won the ball back, get it into the box. He's not the best. He does. He looks proper young, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks like he's just won the ticket to the play in the match. And they're in now. That's a good ball. He's looked offside. Ooh. That was a chance. Let's watch that back. It breaks. Kaiser does the right thing. He is the ball there. And it's just first time. Keeper does well. Gets a foot to it.
I think he maybe can't quite hit it in the far corner because the fella's sliding in. But well, it's a nice moment for him. I'm sure he would have loved to have bagged it, but he's going to get a full round of applause there.
All the same. Well done, lad. What a save. Yeah, what a story that would have been. How is Nallo playing? He hasn't done anything that's made me think,
no,
a bit dodgy on the ball.
The only time I've seen him before, he got sent off in the Champions League? He came on and got sent off about 5 minutes later. He's just blocked.
There he was. He just blocked the shot there, closed it down well in a more orthodox right centre back role. He's tucked in. It's Gravenberch that's doing right back duties. And they just let off another powerful shot. It's going to be a corner. That's what he's thinking. Did I even get a touch on that? We'll have to have another little look now. Does it take a little deflection on the way out? How's real right playing Jack? He's just had a great chance to score on his debut, but the keeper was equal to it. He sticks a foot out. It was a low shot. He tried to find a little bit of placement on it. This time it is Bilbao that take the short corner. Oh, that's Nallo there.
He hits his hand. I
he's
think
getting
you could say it was
away.
deliberate, like, but Wright's just being skinned there. Endo deals with it. Yeah, again, Nallo, like, you don't really want to be seeing him much in the first, but we don't know what the rest of the window is going to bring, so you never know. We might be seeing him in first, well, I don't know, League Cup or something at some point during the season. He's done well there. Endo's just lost the ball.
Yeah, Josh Starkey reckons he could do with a bit of a loan as well.
For Nallo?
Yeah. On the top of Nallo.
One of them, like, I know we've done it with mainly attacking players, but to like a Blackburn or, you know, like a decent level championship team.
Yeah. Stoke's got over to Stoke maybe, something like that. Not a million miles away. Now looks like a big guy though, doesn't he? He looks quite the unit.
Nallo, yeah, for a young lad, he
he's just done well there. I think he's the one that's going to have to drop into that 10 position. Don't want to suppose like again, covering every single blade of grass. And he's going to look to do the whole 90 minutes. I think he's done really well.
Yeah.
Really been impressed by Szoboszlai's output today. Guys, here's a question for you. What does Mamardashvili look like on the ball? Has he got what it takes? I don't think with him on the ball that's his strongest asset. I think that's probably part of why we kind of got him in when we have, to hopefully see if that part of his game can be improved.
We've not seen loads of it.
I haven't seen loads of it, but I the little glimpses I have seen, he doesn't.
Well, he's doesn't look like a natural. Yeah, I can say that much.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a natural ball playing goalkeeper in the same way that a Kelleher, who spent a lot of the time in the academy as a striker, and the way Alisson does, or the way that you've seen, what's his name over at City down the years, Ederson.
He started an attack with a quick throw before, so I think he's at least alive to, like, if you grab the ball, we're on our bike straight away, so be ready to throw it or kick it or whatever. Chance.
Their keeper should get that. And this kick can go straight out, so, you know. Yeah, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch have been our best players. Paolo says he's not a natural. I'd agree with that. He's probably not a natural, but hopefully he can learn. Ibu looking there. Maybe I could have done a little bit better. But Liverpool have got a minute now to just keep hold of this 3-2 lead against Athletic Club.
Yeah. Need to do better than that.
This is their
previous
moment.
Corner where they conceded.
These are their moments now. You think, well, if there's something on in this game and you want to like lock off your 3 points, you have to be on it in these moments. You can't.
This is good. This replicates what happened in a league game, doesn't it? You're up by 1. They've got a corner. You need to see this out and then win the game. I know there's no pressure, but
this time they defend the near post a lot better. Ball goes back in. It's that second ball again, and we just put it on a plate. And what a save that is! Mamardashvili, offside or not, that is an unbelievable point blank save there. He was odds on there. Whoever's in the Bilbao shirt, I know he might be offside, and he is, but nobody knows that in the moment.
No,
we play the ball back across our own box.
Stays big, just like Alisson.
And number 35, and he saves it with his shoulder. He's just like, what a boy. And that should be enough, really, should it not? I know he's going to kick the ball long. We've still got a little bit of time to play. But that was impressive. I know they're just reaction saves, and you know you're supposed to be positioning yourself in the right place and all the rest of it. And that is full time. Liverpool have taken on Athletic Club twice in one evening, and I think the match-going fans will be pleased with what they've seen. And by all accounts, seen plenty of goals. You've seen some standout performances from some upcoming talent, as well as some tried and tested. We've seen a lot of new faces that have made the cut as well. Jamie, summarise this second game for us. Tell me your thoughts and how you feel the performance was as a whole.
I think some bright moments, some nice bit of interplay, some exciting moments when we were on the break. I liked us, you know, we as I was saying, like, the original Red Arrows was Mane and Coutinho and all that, but these seem to have a bit of that as well. Only real negatives, we've conceded from 2 set pieces there. You know, a little bit sloppy. I mean, we weren't at like our kind of fully flowing best for the whole game, but there's enough there to get your teeth into. I thought Ekitike did pretty well. Kerkez and Frimpong, I can't think of any moments where it's like, oh, they got absolutely beaten all. And you know, Nico Williams was playing as a really good player. I can't remember him absolutely roasting Frimpong really or anything like that. So yeah, positive signs. Obviously, like not the big one is that Bournemouth game on the Friday the 15th. We've got the Community Shield in between now and then, which you can win tickets for with our partners.
Oosh.co.uk. Love that.
Always thinking, I wasn't told to say that. We've got no earpieces, you know, as you can probably guess from some of our floundering for me
understanding how many was it red card for grabbing pieces? Yellow. Someone tell us in the back there.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Figueroa's name. Anyway, so good. 10 goals across. You know, so if you pay today, you've got to see 10 goals. Nice seeing the younger players before. I like you. I think probably Szoboszlai was the standout. Gravenberg, there was some lovely trademark drops of the shoulder, bit of movements, sort of stuff. They want to just keep an eye on not conceding sloppy goals, because it's a bit pointless, as you were saying before, hammering on the door, getting all these nice triangles and nice overlaps and all that, and then you just concede on the other end from a free header from a corner. So yeah, not a perfect performance by any means, but happy enough with it for a pre-season friendly.
Good. Yeah, I think it was one of those performances there where Liverpool was able to kind of show off some of the newbies with the being no pressure there. I think Foreign Invert had some nice moments. I do think the lads that you can tell the lads that have done this before kind of really set the tone and the tempo. The Szoboszlais, the Gravenbergs in their midfield, they really held it together for us. I think from the fullbacks' perspectives, I didn't think we left ourselves overly exposed in the wide areas too often.
No,
I think it was just organisation from that from the set pieces, and I think again that comes back to, you know, not having you recognised centre half in Virgil van Dijk. Can Canate now step up, and sometimes if there's going to be those moments of absence to be a little bit more vocal and commanding as a leader there. But again, new players coming in, I think that might be the area where we struggle ever so slightly we might have to be in a little bit of pain and hurt a little bit defensively for a number of weeks, hopefully not too long into months territory, on the basis of the finger pointing. Okay, you were supposed to get in, but no, I used to do this, and this is who I used to get, and no, you're doing that now, and all of those situations I can see just happening because they haven't done their hours together yet as a team to really understand. No, categorically, you cover the near post, we go man to man, you cover the back. Whatever that setup is meant to look like, it's not as seamless as a process, and it's going to be a little bit of trial and error, and we're going to have the stabilizers on, for lack of a better analogy, until we can really say, right, we can go now and we can hit the ground running. So I think there is moments in that where we will look a bit shaky defensively, but at the same time, I'd rather those issues be on the surface. I wouldn't want to scratch beneath them and we get through the first 2 months and we're blistering, and then all of a sudden we become undone by these issues, and then you kind of go week by week, you're playing 2 games at a time, there's not enough time to work on it in the training ground, and you start to panic, and then it becomes a common occurrence into your season as to, you know, you said before, how do teams have a plan to attack us? So it does need addressing. There's no two ways about it. I think we're in a good shape, but I think defensively there are going to be some question marks. I think, you know, the chat was quite active on it. Get defenders in. Like it's time now to you know, we mentioned the domino effect that might be happening to allow Isaac to come our way, which would be great, but there is still work to do in terms of reinforcements defensively. Now we need to shore up that back line where we can. So yeah, I completely think that will be, you know, give us a lot of food for thought in that department. And I certainly think Arne Slot will want to see improvements from the players that he's got round him and the players he's got available in that defensive line to show that they can shore things up. But obviously that was no Alisson, there was no Van Dijk, there was no Conor Bradley. You know, there are 3 out of the 5 new lads playing. Ibu's there and it's Endo. So there's a lot of pieces that aren't the way that it should look. But that's not to say when the start and back line is there, it's going to be perfect from day one either. But the one area where you think, all right, the newest elements of that, the full-backs today, they didn't look like they was, you know, out of their own depth individually in terms of defensively, and then going forward, I thought they was both pretty good, and I was impressed with both of them. So, yeah, very happy here to say, you know, we've got through the evening. We've done 2 streams back-to-back. 5 o'clock kickoff, that game finished 4-1, and the late 8 o'clock game has finished Liverpool 3, Athletic Club 2. It's been a good night, and we'll be back here next in terms of watch-along duties on Sunday for the Community Shield, taking on Crystal Palace, giving us ourselves a chance to win our first bit of silverware for the season. So make sure you do come back and tune in for that. And as I say, if you've got nothing else to do with the rest of your day, night or evening, please do make sure you check out the unawarded documentary here on YouTube with Redmen TV. It did come out over the weekend, so make sure you do tune in and check that out. It's been a oosh of a pre-season match for us. And with that, we'll love you and leave you. Good night, God bless. We'll see you on the other side.